At 40, Jenna Jones is forced to rebuild her life after being dumped by her longtime boyfriend, Brian, and getting kicked out by her mother. She returns to New York City and pivots into a career in beauty journalism. In need of a break, she swallows her pride and turns to her old rival, Darcy, who helps her land a trial position as creative director at Darzine for 3 months. After a fun night out with friends, Jenna spontaneously kisses a man 15 years younger than her. The next day at work, she's stunned to discover he's Eric, Darcy's son and the magazine's new videographer. Tasked with working together on a rebranding campaign for Darzine's subscription relaunch, they decide to keep their brief encounter a secret. Their first assignment, an interview with the reclusive designer Greta Blumen, falls apart and ends in a tense argument. They avoid each other over the weekend but manage to patch things up by Monday. Jenna invites Eric and his friends to a dinner party with her own circle, hoping to set up her jaded, 50-year-old friend Jimmy. However, Jimmy clashes with Eric, creating tension at the table. Despite the awkward evening, Jenna and Eric grow closer and share some intimate time afterward. The next day, inspired by her love for classic cinema, Jenna pitches a campaign idea called Perfect Find, a nostalgic homage to vintage couture and old-school glamour. Together, she and Eric team up with designers and influencers to bring the stylish vision to life. As the Perfect Find campaign progresses, Jenna and Eric grow increasingly close. After a celebratory night on the Brooklyn Bridge, they end up back at her apartment, where they share personal stories. Eric opens up about losing his father, Otis, at age 2 and reveals his dream of making a film in his honor. Jenna reflects on her past with Brian, her college sweetheart turned powerful ex, whom she once believed was her forever. The campaign becomes a huge success, pushing the magazine's subscriptions past the 1 million mark. Around the same time, Brian appears in Forbes, publicly expressing regret over their breakup. Meanwhile, the New York Times reaches out to Darcy for a media feature, but when the article runs, the spotlight unexpectedly shifts to Jenna and Eric's creative partnership. Tension rises when Eric's ex-girlfriend, Madison, appears at a children's party, triggering Jenna's jealousy. A heated argument follows, prompting Eric to walk out and ignore her attempts to reach him. That night, Brian shows up at Jenna's apartment, distraught over his mother's passing. Jenna offers him a ride home, just as Eric happens to witness it. Feeling shut out, Eric retreats and begins working remotely. Determined to fix things, Jenna sneaks into Darcy's penthouse to find him. They reconcile but are caught in a compromising moment by Darcy. Furious, Darcy fires Jenna, and Eric fails to defend their relationship. He distances himself further, moving out and shifting his focus to his passion project, a film about his father. After the new year, Jenna reaches out to Eric and asks to meet at a cafe. She's now teaching a fashion and film course at Columbia, while Eric has secured a grant to begin work on his film about his father, Otis. When Jenna reveals her first sonogram, the news overwhelms Eric and he leaves abruptly. In time, Darcy, long estranged from her own family, visits Jenna and declares they're now family. Having raised Eric on her own, she extends a heartfelt welcome to Jenna as part of their circle. Eric later joins Jenna for a prenatal appointment, and the two attend the Darzine Gala together, signaling a fresh start for their relationship and future together. Thanks for watching. Do well to like and subscribe.